So welcome again. This is MIT Startup Exchange Demo Day. We're excited to have you, whether this is the first time joining us or you've been with us before and you're back. So you're going to soon hear from 8 exciting startups. They're all members of Startup Exchange. But first, I will give a brief introduction of our program. So MIT Startup Exchange was created to support MIT-connected startups as they grow, expand, and help solve some of the world's greatest challenges. And we do this by fostering partnerships and collaborations between the startups and industry, primarily members of the Industrial Liaison Program, or ILP, which are represented by so many of you joining us today, and also the MIT Innovation Ecosystem and beyond. The MIT startups in our program have a strong connection to the Institute, and they may be based on MIT licensed technology or founded by MIT faculty, staff, or alumni. They also may be vetted by some of our MIT peers, including the Engine, Start Nano, or CSAIL Startup Connect Plus. We have around 1,000 startups in the program, and they usually join at pilot stage or beyond. And they can represent any sector and any geography. And here you can see the breadth of solutions, some of the trending technologies of MIT startups, and I've noted in bold those that are represented by the startups here today. Of course, we start with AI and ML, big data and analytics, sustainability, robotics and sensing, and healthcare and life science, among others. And so when it comes to value, everything that we do at Startup Exchange is about exposing the startups and making connections with industry for possible partnerships and collaborations. And we do this in a variety of ways and in a very customized approach. So I hope that everyone is taking advantage of these benefits. For example, we launch calls for startups, and we call these opportunities. And they're based on a corporate's priorities and internal challenges. And so as a startup, you can apply on our website, and if selected, you can work with an ILP member to help them solve a problem that they may be facing in the industry. We also host one-on-one meetings, demo days like today, conferences, other webinars, and different events have a lightning talk for startups and an exhibit. And we also host sometimes workshops and trainings, sometimes in conjunction with our MIT peers. And so what is Demo Day? It's a virtual event that we host on a quarterly basis. It's a forum that is pretty interactive and dynamic, so I hope it will be that today as well. And we help facilitate corporate interactions with the industry-ready startups in our program. And the goal is that this can happen sooner rather than later. It's a short and sweet format where you can meet a lot of the startups and see if there's potential to work together. The format today will consist of 8 startups. They will present for 4 minutes, and we'll follow up with a couple of minutes of Q&A, and then we'll go right into breakout rooms so that there can be more engagement. So please stay and join us for that. For the Q&A part, I ask that you use the Q&A tab at the bottom of your screen, indicate which startup the question is for, and you can also upvote questions, which is always fun. And then always engage via the chat with the startups so you can stay connected, exchange information, learn more about the technology, etc. And as always, reach out to us if you need help connecting with the startups anytime. So a couple of reminders. The recordings of the startups are being recorded. And also, there's going to be a pop-up video survey at the end of the event on your screen. If you could please help us with feedback about the event.